What's going on, y'all? We're just being spiritual. And before we get into today's video, I just wanted to start by saying thank you all so much, because one of my videos, Why I Walk Barefoot in the Grass, just hit 100 views. That's a lot. That's insane. 100 views, that's about, 90, 98, 99 more than I thought I'd get, So, yeah, I just want to start by saying thanks, thanks for everybody who watched that video, that's watching this one. I watched a few of my videos, most, all, whichever one you watched. Thanks for tuning in to this journey, because it's a journey, I started off, making videos because I was learning a lot, and I figured that I could help some people with the stuff that I was learning about, starting this spiritual journey. So, remember, we're all in this together. And kind of goes into what today's video is about, which is about basically just staying open-minded and not being ignorant. When I first started off my spiritual journey last year, around, I guess you could say March. I usually say January, but it really kick-started when March hit. And I was learning so much stuff. I was learning a lot of different things, but nobody understood me. I was starting to, kind of think outside the box, out the matrix a little bit more. And, nobody understood me. Nobody understood the way I was thinking. Nobody nobody could see what I could see, I think that's starting to change now, because a lot of people are starting to wake up a little bit, but, nobody was able to see what I could see, understand what I could understand. And so, I was pretty much alone. And so, being a person that was, also basically hardwired into the matrix, brainwashed, programmed, whatever you want to call it, being one of those, and then coming out of that, and start to actually kind of think from the outside, it's like you then get two perspectives. You understand people who are brainwashed and hardwired into the matrix because you've been there, and then, so you kind of understand that way of thinking, okay, I'm not going to believe in anything else that challenges my, already set beliefs. I'm not going to, basically I'm just going to listen to society because, society is always right. And, basically all that brainwash stuff, right? The media and, if it doesn't sound familiar, or if it sounds different or strange, it's wrong. It's, that stuff. You have that perspective, and then you have, I guess you could say a little more woke perspective, the little more, the basically a bigger perspective, a wider perspective, or just just because this person, what this person is saying right here sounds a little off. I've never heard it before. It sounds, it's not familiar. It's different. It's strange, according to society. I'm not gonna just condemn. I'm not gonna just push that away without even looking into it. I'll keep an open mind about it. I'll, think about it. Especially if I don't know anything about it. I'm not gonna just push it to the side and say that you're wrong, that you're, that you're stupid. Keep an open mind about it. I'll do my own research if I even care that much about it. Then I'll come up with my own conclusion. You kind of have that perspective. Being plugged into the matrix and being really brainwashed, it's, it puts a very limited perspective into your eyes. You basically just have a very small, very limited perspective, because your perspective is their perspective. Your perspective is how they want you to perceive the world, and everybody else. So, so basically you can understand people more because you understand what it feels like to not be heard, to not be understood. You know what it feels like to kind of be alone because, oh, nobody gets me or whatever, you've been there before, you have both sides. You kind of have almost all sides of the story, to the perspectives, So, you got people out here that are called conspiracy theorists, which, you should look up where that word actually originated from. But yeah, you got people being called conspiracy theorists, which, it's turning out that those, conspiracy theorists were actually right. But, you got people out there that are, have these labels on them that people just kind of shun away. at least understand where they're coming from. It's just like you understand where they're coming from, so you understand them. Maybe not what they're saying, but you understand them, so you're not gonna just push them away. You're gonna actually take what they're saying with a clear head, neutral, open mind. Take what they're saying, do your own research if you so choose to. Then you come up with your own conclusion. But basically just not going off of what society says and what sounds about right, because all the information that we get is fed to us by the systems, the matrix. It's brainwashing, programming. So that was basically it. Kind of a little reminder. I really just kind of wanted to thank y'all for for tuning in. For just tuning into this journey. We're in this together. I'm here with y'all. Y'all are here with me. We got people. We're trying to help wake up. Planet, trying to save the planet. We got all this stuff going on. So we all in this together. Thank you for tuning into my journey that I'm documenting and trying to help people with. And remember, I'll see you in the next one. Just being spiritual. Peace.